Hello again everyone, Marcus here. I review stuff, and today you're going to see something a little bit different. In lieu of my normal introduction that I do for every video, I'm just going to talk to you for a second because the video you're about to see came from a stream that I did recently on Twitch, twitch.tv/ewalk2remember. And what I did was I streamed a few songs that people had requested, and then I also recorded that stream, and so now I'm kind of chopping up the songs and putting them out in order. So if you see me like seemingly talking to myself or something, it's because I'm talking to my stream chat on Twitch. And so I hope you enjoy the songs. I'm sure you can see in the title what song I'm covering, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully you can join me next time on stream to see some of these reviews as they happen live, but if not, I will continue posting them here. So enjoy the video, enjoy the music, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next one. Again, I feel like a radio DJ right now. Let's see. Anoxia, All Is Known, or The Book by King Gizzard and the Liz Wiz. You do not have to ask me twice to listen to some King Gizzard. I guess let's try Anoxia, since that was kind of the first one. There it is. King Gizzard. Oh, and it's off of Flying Microtonal Banana. I wonder if this live performance is any good. I really like a lot of their live performances, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do this one since I have the video kind of pulled up anyway. But let me grab those lyrics real quick before we start. Like I said, I'm going to do things a little bit differently, and I'm going to kind of just look through the lyrics as I listen to the song. That way we just save a little bit more time. And kind of get through more songs as well. Okay, cool. It says this track was inspired by Neil Young and the Drones and is about asphyxiation and death, specifically the phenomenon of death by anoxia attributed to a surrounding fire. You know, I love some Neil Young. I just bought like 3 Neil Young records from our record store. Of course, I have Harvest, After the Gold Rush, 2 of my favorite albums from him. But then I also have Everyone Knows This Is Nowhere. And so like I'm a big Neil Young fan, so that's cool that this was kind of inspired by his music. The medical definition of the word anoxia is an absence or deficiency of oxygen reaching the tissues and severe hypoxia. Okay, cool. All right, so let's give it a listen, and let's check it out. I like that already. that was fantastic. So it's kind of not funny. I don't know why I was going to say funny. It's interesting because the song is about anoxia. It's about, and clearly he's like, yeah, they died in a fire but felt no heat. I could wear the irony. I could wear a jumper sewn out of the irony. Like, I think it's interesting because like that is literally like I feel like I remember hearing like a statistic of just like the majority of people who die from fire um, die because of actually the smoke rather than the fire itself. So that's why, like, when you, I don't know if you guys like here in Texas, when I was a kid, we had to go through like fire training stuff, and they would teach us like how to crawl through a house when there's like smoke filling the room or whatever. I remember they brought like this big like truck, like a semi almost, that was like made to look like a little apartment or something, and they would fill it like with this like smelly thing. Like I don't think it was like actual like smoke. I could be wrong, but then you would have to like crawl through it and like stay low to the ground, that kind of thing. Which is, I don't know if that if other places do that, or if that's just our dystopian reality here in Texas. But yeah, I remember that, and I remember being told just like, yeah, the smoke is going to kill you before the fire does, most likely. So, and then, we did stop, drop, and roll, all that good stuff. So anyway, yeah, I thought it was a pretty interesting song lyrically. And it's interesting because you were saying that in the chat that each King Gizzard song sort of has its what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of themes, right? Instrumentally, this one's all about microtonality, but I feel like lyrically, I mean, is this album just about like shit that'll kill you? Because I feel like the other songs I've heard from this album are like Rattlesnake, and it talks about like getting bit and coursing the poison through your veins. I've heard Nuclear Fusion from this one, which I'm sure, like, if I go back and look at the lyrics, it's about how it could kill you. I'm sure Anoxia, obviously, a way that you could die. I'm trying to think of what else is on off of this one. I guess I can look here. Actually, they have the what's the track list, and that's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, is that just like what the whole thing is about? Just like dying in different ways we can die lyrically, Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting. Billabong Valley, that's the other one I've heard, and that one's all about faster than a stolen gun. I'm getting lyrics in my head, but yeah, like tied naked to the trees, killed so gruesomely. So yeah, like this whole song, I think this whole album lyrically is just about like death and different ways to die. So yeah, by the way, thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. I know I've been rambling through y'all wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I love doing something a little bit special for my birthday, so I'm glad we could get this stream going. But yeah, lyrically, I think this song was just as interesting as a lot off of this album. So lyrically, 2 thumbs up. Instrumentally, I love this one. First of all, the drums. Like, it saddens me that they don't have 2 drummers anymore, because I think one impressive thing to watch when they were doing their live performances is just how in tune both drummers were. That was just so cool to watch. But then, like, I think the drummer here did a fantastic job. So many of those drum licks I thought were just fantastic. It really gave a lot of nice energy to the track. Guitar-wise, I feel like that like little riff that gets repeated over and over throughout the song, I loved that. That was just so catchy, really hooked me right in. The bass, I feel like, also provided a really nice rhythm for the song. Just really, you could really hear the bass come through, especially in the headphones. So that was really nice as well. Instrumentally and vocally, I actually really like the job that the guitarist did here on vocals. I had to like take a double take. I'm just so used to Stu McKenzie being like the main singer that I was like, that's not Stu. So I had to like double take for a second. But I think he did a good job lyrically, and I think Stu provided really good backup vocals as well. So instrumentally, vocally, this one's 2 thumbs up for sure. Yeah, they're lyrically coherent. Like Infest the Rat's Nest is about destroying the rich, and Fishing for Fish is about environmental awareness. Okay, I actually listened to all of Infest the Rat's Nest. I love that album. I was gonna try to wait and do as much of it as I could on stream, but after listening to like Hell and Mars for the Rich and a couple of those tracks, I was like, I gotta listen to the rest of this thing. I love that album. And honestly, Flying Microtonal Banana is shaping up to be like another one of those albums that I definitely gotta have. I actually went to I mentioned I went to the record store and bought, my records are down there. You can kind of see them just barely in frame. But I went to the record store. I mentioned I bought like a bunch of Neil Young albums. Also went and bought a few King Gizzard albums, which I haven't listened to yet because I want to like listen to them the first time on stream. So I bought what's that one called? It has Gamma Knife on it, and is it called Nonagon Infinity? It might be. And then I also bought Young Lizard just because I thought that the artwork looked cool on it. And then I bought one more from King Gizzard. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Oh, I bought LW, which I've heard a few songs off of. So I need to really do like the rest of them. So anyway, that was a great song. Replay value is up there for me. 2 thumbs up across the board. Solid request. So far, you guys are 2 for 2